It's great that we finally have fresh fruits and vegetables that we grow ourselves.
Keep kicking ass, Agent.
Hey. So there's this beekeeper I know, Jeff. He's a bit of an oddball. I mean, the world's gone to shit and he barely seems to notice. Anyway, I was supposed to meet him this morning to trade for honey, but he never showed up. My gut's telling me something's wrong. He lives in the square near the Bank of Japan. If you end up around those parts, will you keep an eye out for him?
This round of crops is looking good. We're finally in a position to be growing our own food.
Greetings, Agent. Greetings.
Now for my favorite part of the show, here's some new music from the community.
Hi there. I'm Joshua Summers, MD. It seems my services are needed at the White House. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
Hope you enjoyed that last song. You're listening to Circle Radio with Andre. I know we are all a little disappointed with the harvest. One of the farmers said that sometimes when you have your first harvest, it is really small. But by harvesting the fruits and vegetables or cutting back the greens, it makes them more productive. Let's hope she's right. I want to let everyone know that Joshua is plans will only get you so far if you don't have a place to turn them into a reality.
What's up?
That's why I'm proud to announce the opening of the workshop.
Last week, the Outcast took over Constitution Camp and have been using the radio master to broadcast propaganda. The place is stocked full of machine tools, too. It's no good, though. The Outcasts are too strong, and Henry hasn't been sending out scavenging groups if he knows they're going to come into conflict with them. Still, if you start the attack, I'll see if I can convince Henry to send backup.
You all set?
Yeah.
You okay?
Just hope. Henry's worried about Outcast activity at that abandoned disease control department facility. Patching him in now. You there, Henry? Yeah. We've been keeping an eye on the old DCD site. People leave there infected with green poison and have started heading toward the campus. We're getting reports that they're headed to other civilian centers. We need to shut this site down.
You have received an invite to another agent's group.
Looks like they're coming from the DCD complex. Whatever's happening over there, we need to shut it down.
Another agent has joined your group.
I'm ready. Yes! One more touchdown!
The barrier!
Give me some damn cover!
Vital signs critical. Agent out of action. Agent killed. Active terminal detected.
See if you can hook Isaac into that terminal and get us some intel.
They're headed for the admin terminal! Stop them!
Connection established. DCD data stream enabled.
Alright, let's see what we've got. There's an active lab on the north side close to you. Your first priority should be to shut that down.
Let's get into this!
Looks like the best way to take the lab offline is the decontamination protocol.
That's just a fancy way of saying everything gets sterilized.
Isaac's not detecting the gas needed for the decom process. They must have disabled the line.
Hit the main fuel line in the basement. That should get it flowing again.
Open the fuel line. That should give the decom protocol enough gas to run.
They're in the basement! To follow you!
Burn out the front!
Agent down.
The decontamination protocol can be initiated from a panel in the lab above you. Stay put once you pull the trigger and you should be safe. Top floor, you can't miss it. It's right in the middle of the lab.
Virus samples detected.
I guess you could call that clean.
Move up on that flank. Not one. Yo, not.
We should be able to access the morgue at the far end of the West Wing construction site. If they haven't been disposing of the corpses properly, we could have another outbreak on our hands.
Spread out and search for them. They could be anywhere. What the hell? They got me!
The Outcasts are using blood from an asymptomatic carrier. Someone who's infected but doesn't show symptoms. If I'm right, they're weaponizing green poison and turning it loose on the city. Destroy anything that might be contaminated.
The Outcasts. If she's an asymptomatic carrier, they've got an endless supply of the virus to play with.
Agent, your route out is going to take you into the DCD research library.
Hey, while you're in there, do me a favor. Recover everything you can on broad-spectrum antivirals.
Are you kidding?
DCD's data analysis lab is just ahead. See what data you can grab for Kelso.
Data transfer initiated.
Clear to get out of there. With the lab and samples destroyed, I don't think the Outcasts are going to be able to do much else from here.
Thanks for getting me that data to play with.
Hostiles are moving to your position. Suggest an egress through the courtyard to avoid getting boxed in.
Here they come. Be careful. Here they come. Be careful. Great job in there. We've been analyzing the data, and it looks like it's gonna make Kelso very happy. Even if it's gonna take her a while to go through it.
Hopefully, with the lab out of commission, the Outcasts won't be able to send any more of their people to try and infect the settlement. Last thing we need is another outbreak. Thanks, Agent. I'm real grateful.
An agent has left your group.